So we have previously taken a look at the 7 greatest uncapped footballers of all time, and more recently the 7 greatest uncapped Englishmen of all time. But what about the best uncapped players that are still active? This video was suggested to us by Matthew Reed, and we've decided to give it a go. Nowadays, with so many international friendlies and so much squad rotation, have any genuinely quality players slipped through the net? Well, that's what we're about to find out. The players are included and ranked purely on current ability. Here are our 7 best active uncapped footballers. Mariano. There are a couple of prominent footballers called Mariano, but don't be confused, we're not talking about the current Lyon striker Mariano, who actually has 1 cap for the Dominican Republic. We're talking about the 31-year-old Galatasaray defender. Naturally, all of the players in this 7 hail from top footballing nations, and former Sevilla right-back Mariano is no exception. The quick and tireless flying fullback who won the Europa League in 2016 has twice been called up to the Brazilian national team, in 2010 and 2017, but the presence of right-backs like Maicon and Dani Alves have seen him fail to pick up a single cap. Gabi. Famously one of the most talented modern footballers not to have gained full international recognition, Gabi has had an excellent career with Atletico Madrid and Real Zaragoza. A central or defensive midfielder, Gabi plays in an extremely competitive position for the Spanish national team, with players like Xabi Alonso, Sergio Busquets, Javi Martinez and Marcos Senna having been ahead of him in the pecking order over the years. Gabi, who is now aged 34 but is still a regular at Atletico, is a really intelligent footballer with an excellent work rate. Marcos Alonso. The strength and depth of the Spanish national team has been quite extraordinary in recent years, and Marcos Alonso is the 2nd Spaniard to make this 7, and there's still one more to come. Both his father and grandfather were capped by Spain, but the 27-year-old Chelsea man is yet to win international recognition, with Jordi Alba and Nacho Monreal preferred to him. Alonso was playing for Bolton Wanderers not that long ago, but he joined Chelsea from Fiorentina in 2016 and was a major factor in the Blues' success last season. Timo Horn. Cologne goalkeeper Timo Horn recently featured in our video on 7 footballers with low buyout clauses, and it seems unlikely that he will remain with the Bundesliga strugglers for much longer. Capped by Germany at every youth level and by the country's 2016 Olympic squad, Horn has played 215 matches to date, and he is still only 24 years old. He shouldn't yet have peaked then, but he'll still face a stern test breaking into the German national team. Germany can boast the likes of Manuel Neuer, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Kevin Trapp and Bernd Leno between the sticks, meaning competition is fierce. Daniel Parejo. The 3rd and final Spaniard in this 7, and naturally it is a central midfielder. With a midfield boasting the likes of Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Alonso, Mata, Silva and Fabregas in recent years, some top players were always going to miss out. Daniel Parejo has been one of those players. The 28-year-old, who is equally adept at playing as a sitter or as an attacking midfielder, but probably looks best playing somewhere in between the two, won 19 caps for Spain's under-21s, but is as yet uncapped by the first team. Parejo is a magnificent passer of the ball, with outstanding vision, and he has been with Valencia since 2011. Geronimo Rulli. The 2nd goalkeeper in this 7, just like Timo Horn, Geronimo Rulli played in every one of Argentina's matches at the 2016 Olympics, but he is yet to be capped by the full national team. Rulli was actually contracted to Manchester City last season, but spent the entire campaign on loan at Real Sociedad, before signing permanently for the La Liga side in the summer. A wonderfully athletic goalkeeper with fantastic reflexes, Rulli has been called up by Argentina in 2015, 2016 and 2017, but failed to win a starting berth on each occasion. Manchester United backup Sergio Romero is the country's first choice, with 93 caps to date, but Nahul Guzman and Agustin Marcason, both of whom currently play in Mexico, have surprisingly been capped over Rulli in recent years. Aymeric Laporte. In top spot, getting our vote as the best uncapped player in world football today, it is Aymeric Laporte. Recently signed by Manchester City for a whopping £57 million, it won't surprise you when I say he is the most expensive uncapped footballer of all time. Time is on his side, as the former Athletic Bilbao centre-back is only 23, but it's still unusual for a player of his reputation to have gone uncapped. France have exceptional depth in every position, and centre-back is no different. They can call upon the considerable talents of Raphael Varane, Samuel Umtiti, Adil Rami and Laurent Koscielny at centre-back, as well as fellow youngsters like Kurt Zouma and Presnel Kimpembe. If Pep Guardiola can work his magic on Laporte though, you'd be surprised if he didn't make his international bow in 2018. So that's it for our top 7. Thanks for watching, give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and remember to both subscribe to HITC7s and check out my new Facebook page, which there is a link to in the video description below.